Okay, so I had you take a look at my video and asked you if there was anything that stood out that might inspire you or that was intriguing to you in terms of, well, what are you doing there? So go ahead and let me know.
Around me. And as I was observing that, I noticed just the way that you were controlling the rebound, and it was obviously a big part of this technique. This black Wilson technique is learning how to control the rebound. And as I was working with the stick control exercises yesterday, throughout the last 2 weeks, I felt that I started to gain a much greater understanding of just doing like a single wrist turn and getting 2 rebounds, and really learning how to cut my work in half, so to speak. As Richard Wilson mentioned in that Modern Drummer article from 1996, half the effort and twice the speed. It kind of led me to that thought, because then I was kind of just playing some stuff on the kit, and I thought, wow, it's almost as though the sticks are playing themselves. I didn't really feel that I was forcing anything or working hard or sort of expending needless energy. I feel like I was tapping into a level of efficiency with these physical motions. Getting closer to just this idea of just doing that and getting 2 strokes, or 3 or 4 or 5 or more.
That relaxation equals efficiency. So you hear people say that all the time. Just play relax. Well, and you, I am relaxed. No, you're not. No. Well, maybe, relatively speaking. So, but efficiency. Okay. And then we'll know if you're relaxed. You know.
That's right.
Certain things that, to prove that you have this technique, you have to be able to accomplish, right? And okay, that's cool. So, and I had an idea about playing doubles at different speeds.
Yes.
What you're talking about. Why don't we? And what led to that? You working on the 25th rudiment, particularly the 4th iteration. I think I had you at 54, something like that.
I was practicing that at 54 to 60 beats per minute.
Well, why don't we hear it at? Let's hear it at 54 and see how it's coming along.
Okay.
It's a bit of a strange connection. It must be snowing in Toronto.
No, but it isn't. So you want me to play the 25th rudiment?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just going. Yeah, the 4th iteration.
Let's just review. Take a look at the first iteration.
Okay.
At the beginning, shall we? Right.
Just hold this one.
You're playing what is really almost like 2 16th notes, or two 16th notes, as opposed to an appoggiatura. You're playing the pattern, and it's a cool pattern, but it's not really what's written.
Oh, right.
Yeah, going da 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 da. difference?
Okay, let me try that again.
See, here we are, Joe. Joe, let's just, here we are, really, in the very world that intrigued you with regards to what you were seeing in my video, which is the controlling of the rebounds, right? And so we're controlling the speed of the appoggiatura. So how are you going to do that? Go ahead. So in other words, it starts later, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Da 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 ra da da rest ra da da wait ra da da.
Yeah.
There's a different timing to it, and there'll be a different timing to the motion, right? Because to make sense, the motion. See, really, this technique is about making music via motions. So of course, the motion is going to be slightly different, because the timing is different with regards to the notes we're hearing. So instead of see the difference? You know what I'm doing? How am I doing that?
Well, it's almost as though, I mean, that could be happening on, say, if you're counting on the ah count, and that could be 2 30-second notes.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about how am I doing that from the technical point of view? How is it that I can play the notes slower or more quickly with this technique? See, some techniques would do it differently, right? Some techniques maybe to play fast appoggiaturas, what might pull or squeeze, or who knows what they might do.
Well, this is stemming from the whole idea of just turning from the floor and getting those two strokes.
Yeah. Now play two slower strokes. What's different?
Well, I would say the timing of it's different.
How so?
I would find that from a technical standpoint, the turn is essentially turning from parallel and getting the two rebounds. Because I would think of it in terms of subdivision if I was playing, say, one E.
Joe, let's to keep us moving. Okay. Maybe, but what I'm thinking. To go, let's see. Still turn from parallel. Or I'm turning faster. Turning faster. Try see if you can get in touch with that. Go ahead and play. Now open it up. Open it up. Now open it up. Da 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 da. Now play the other way. Wait. Just stay in the same hand. Don't. When I say play it the other way, I'm trying to show you the difference. Watch. You know, this never ends up in the shot. I don't know.
I see what you're getting at. Yeah, you wanted me to play the rebound faster.
Yeah, I want you to feel the difference. We're in the left.
Yeah,
Either go and we don't want to change the experiment. We don't want to suddenly to play slower notes, turn higher. We could, There'd be another way, but what we're trying to do is maintain this experiment. We're going. See, we got that happening. Or I'm turning more slowly. Okay. If I want this to bounce faster, I turn more quickly. It's just a little, as opposed to da-da, da-da. See, that's what you're doing. It's all a wrist turn. Play it. Play it properly as written, and then open it up. And feel the difference in the timing of the turn on your left. Okay, now open it up. Open it up. Open it. Now I want you to open it up. Da 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 da. Open zeros. Up crank. The timing of the turn. Da da da. Now ra da da. Now go back to the other. Here. Okay, good. Good. Now, when I say go the other way, now I mean play the next iteration. I mean, you're going to be playing the appoggiatura in the right. Good. Now watch my throw. Now let's talk about the throw. See how it looks? See how it looks? Don't point your first finger. All right. So it's this. We get this, right? Well, you stay in your left. I was just using my right because it's more dependable and matched. Okay, we're here, right? It's got a 3-finger grip, and then so we get to here, and then we go the other way. We get to here, and then the whole thing collapses. We get to here. We got this. Let's see. Remember the idea that you're as much as you go up is as much as you're going to bring the beat up. There's some kind of, for what we're doing right now. Right. So you're going to come up. You're going to bring the beat up that much. That's getting outside.
That's what I was just thinking in terms of, I was coming up minimally, and then I was having the turn upward match that. So that these two things were proportionate.
Come up more. Can you come up more? Come on, can you come up more? Can you come up more?
Sure. Okay.
Just to here. To here. How come your elbow's like this? Why is your elbow in? If I come up that much, I feel this. There you go. Don't you feel, you feel some, watch. Dick would sometimes grab your arm and say, give me the weight, give me the weight. Leave it alone, I got you. And he'd do this. No, just try it. Maybe you can mimic what Dick would do, or I might do if I was there with you. Okay, put the stick out of your hand. Right, yeah. Now it's as if by bending this, you got to keep your thumb underneath so it doesn't go down or up. Let's see. Yeah, you're just creating this from the wrist. Yeah, like that. See your elbow now. That's what you're not feeling. Yeah. And then see, it comes back in on the way down.
Yeah.
Now, don't exaggerate it, turn it into something bizarre. But there's this feeling where the wrist, look. So that when we go up, it feels a little different when you're not. There you go. Now you're up. Now you can turn and let the whole thing collapse. Better. But where's your elbow to begin with? See, it should really be, and it should end up there. Because watch, if I manipulate it this way and let it come, look, it comes right back to where it started. See how it comes back? See, it comes. Watch. Here I am not really making a throw. I'm just making it down. Note. You could make a note. See, but now I'm going to make a throw, and see how the arm comes back, just like it comes back if you're not making a big throw. You go ahead and try. Where's your arm? No. I just see. Here's what I'm seeing. I see some kind of this in your elbow. Watch. You watch. See, if you lead with your elbow, you're going to get this. So Dick Wilson would call it. I never had it. I never suffered from the dreaded oval elbow. Talk about it. The oval elbow. See, you don't want to. It just goes out and in. More like that. See, you're leading with your arm and doing something from your elbow, which is your arm. There you go, and then the other way. Nice big turn. Just do that all, and okay, do that again. Yeah, see? You got to get to here. Just get to here and wait for a sec. Feel it hanging really feel it hanging in the middle finger. Relax your elbow. See, your elbows come out. Now watch. All I'm thinking of this is loose. It's like hanging here. It's hanging from here. Okay. And I know that all of this wants to fall. I know it does. And as soon as I start to turn my wrist towards the ceiling, my hand towards the ceiling, it falls. Whoa, your arm didn't fall. Okay, let's try this. Come on up. Really, come on up from here. No, come on. I want it to come up. So I'm trying to activate the arm. No, your elbow's not out like it was before. It's different. When you watch it back, you'll see it doesn't look like it did. There you go. Yeah, see, it comes out like that. It really will if you leave it alone. Now, I want you to take the stick out of your hand. Feel that? You're in that position. Elbows out a little bit, though. You haven't led with it. And now just let it fall to your leg. But how come well, maybe your leg's in a funny place. But see, the elbow, if you're like this, and I let my arm truly fall, the elbow comes in, doesn't it? Doesn't all this weight want to roll back in? It might look like, watch, it might look like molar, but it's not. It's hanging here, and then doesn't the elbow want to roll in? There I'm using, that might motivate an oval elbow, so I want to be careful about my language. No, your elbow's not up. You gotta come on up. Come on, start here. Just leave everything alone. Open up your hand and come on up. Come on up even a little more. I don't care. Come on. But you got to be bending. You got to bend. Watch. See how it does this? Can you do this? Can you do this from up here? Watch how. See my elbow. Look where my elbow is. It's out here. It's up by my chest. It'd be up by the. It would be up by at least the bottom line of your.
Well, with that, I'd have to bring it up more.
Yeah, there, more like that. See, don't go. There you go. It's come on out. It's come out a bit. There. Now you know the elbow's got room to fall back in as everything falls, and this should come back to your body. The upper arm should come back here, but let it fall. See, it came out at the end. It shouldn't have come back to where it's. No. It comes up and hangs here. Good. Now just let the whole damn thing fall, and it should all come back. Oh, don't push it down. Literally, here's gravity. Just let it fall. A little better. Just make sure you fall right on top of your legs so you're not landing, so your elbow's out. There, okay, now let it fall. There. There, your arm's back to your side. Come on up again. Activate the arm. No, come on, no, start again. That was a wonky start. From the wrist, keeps turning as you come up. It turns and the elbow comes out. Come on up a little more. There, now let that whole thing collapse. That's really good. Let it collapse. There, that's what it's like. Do that with a stick in your hand. Do this. Okay. Okay. Elbows up to the same kind of place. But, maybe. Okay, now just watch. Just gonna let all that collapse as you turn. A little better. Try it again. Okay, just let all that collapse as you turn. Let it fall. There. You can see you see how less effort that is?
Yes.
It really is taking advantage of gravity, isn't it? Okay, so now play the stroke with that. See, we're going to come up quite that high. Yeah, well, you know, I could do it small. Or much. I could crescendo it. See, 6-stroke roll thing, really. Kind of, you know, sort of. See, I come up and it falls. I come up and it falls. I come up. I'm not going. So the arm's out here. Here's you. Here's what you were doing. Something like you'd have to see my arm. It doesn't come back to my side. I'm trying not to let it. It's hard not to. It's weird not to let your arm come back at this point, right? It's hard to do it with some other technique. See? That's how kind of how you're looking. See, the arm never comes. It never goes like this. Watch. It never goes. Right. Don't shove it down. No, you don't know. No, you've got to do it nice and easy. It comes up, you hang, and then it all falls. There. Yep, your arm's by your side. Now it looks right. Do that again. Play the stroke and keep that in mind. Better. There you go. Better. Better. Now can you go both ways? Both ways. Now you've gone back. Now you've gone carefully. Now you're with your elbow. You're leading with your elbow. Come on, just come up and let it fall. Keep thinking that. I see. Nope, gone back. Suppose that should come down to 48. There's your elbow on the left already. Is it really by your side so that it can come back to your side? There you go. Just on the wrist and let it. You're not really coming even. Right. Watch. See? I'll just do it one way. You have more time than you think. For whatever reason, now they're just going two ways. You've gone back to, which you can. That's like you get it to flick or whip from the elbow. See, this is what you're doing. Watch, especially in the left. You're doing this. Now I'm not. I'm lifting it up and letting it fall. Very different. Now look, watch. It looks like I might be doing it because you see the elbow come out. But I'm not doing this. I'm doing lifting it and letting it fall as I turn. So it's all wrist oriented, all led by the wrist. Not this. I'm doing They're different. It's different, very different. Okay, try it again. Just go, before you play, just go ahead and make a downstroke. Come on up, let it hang there for a minute. No, elbow didn't come out. It's lifted with your bicep. There it is. Come on up, yeah, come on up, let it hang. Now let it all collapse as you turn. Okay. It might not turn quite that high. Remember, you're going to turn it. No, but you got to come. No, now you're not coming up. So you're not getting the up part. There you go. Now turn. There you go. There. That's very different. Now go ahead and lead with the elbow for fun. Do your molar thing. Come on, you can fake it. No, come on. Flick the elbow.
You mean like that?
That's what you like to do. Do it smaller so you might be able to fool somebody. There. That's not what it is. Now do the other thing where you lift it up and get this apparatus to engage. Now let it all fall as you turn. There. Straight up, straight down. Notice when you lead with your elbow, the butt end goes out. Now come on, get up. Let that elbow come out. That elbow come out. Yeah, kind of like that. Now let it fall. Okay. You're going to have to work on that. Let's keep going. Now let's take a look at the fourth iteration. Let's see. Now notice, well, how do you play the stroke? See the elbow, comes out, doesn't it? There it is. There it is. Da-da-ah. Da-da-ah-ah. 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 Not da-da-ah-ah. In fact, if I stop, see, I don't know, how would you stop if you led with your elbow? I guess you could stop. See how the butt end has come out? Watch. Here we'll do it your way. Look how the butt end has come out. So stay with me. Don't play for a sec. See? What was it? That's leading with the elbow. And look, the butt ends come out. Now, if you don't lead with the elbow, you get come straight up. But look, the elbow went out. See? Now, come on, your elbow's got to come out. Your elbow's not coming out. There you go. There. See, it's got that feeling? It's got this thing going on. Go on, grab your arm and manipulate it now. No, from up, you got to get underneath so you can prop up the forearm with your thumb a little bit as you bend the wrist. Can you do that? Can you get this to happen? No, you're not feeling it, huh? Can't you see what I'm doing? So you got to have your hand on your wrist, on your hand. You're inert. In your case, it's your left hand. It's got to be on the wrist. No, here. Sorry, on the hand. My fault. On the hand. So you can push down on the hand. Can you watch? If you want it to break your wrist. Yeah. There you go. It's like you're going to break your wrist. You would break your wrist perhaps if the elbow didn't give a little. The elbow is going to allow you to do that. This is cool. Just do it like this. You see? And now let it come back. I have my thumb underneath, and I push down on my hand, and I get it to do this. Yeah. You don't want to hurt yourself. No, I'm not going sideways. I'm pushing down on my hand, and it makes my elbow go out. A little bit, and it comes back. No, look, watch, Joe. Look how little I'm doing. Look how little it is. You're not getting it, huh? No, you can't. Can you, when you push on your hand, can you countervail and lift up with your thumb? So lift up the forearm a little. Come on, lift it up. No, You're going to lift up your forearm with your thumb.
Okay, so if I'm here, parallel to the floor, then I turn, I come up.
Now release that and let it come back. It's only going to move about 1/4 inch. No, you're just lifting your hand. You have to do it. See, that's why Dick would grab your hand and your arm. So you're not feeling this yet. You're not feeling that. It's like you're gonna break your wrist. Almost feels that quality. So no, you can't see what I'm doing, huh? Watch.
Yeah.
Watch. There you go. More like that. And then let it come back. There you go. And then let it come back. There. More like that. There you go. Like that. There you go. There it is. There. You don't get the idea. There. See? You can't bend any further, or you really would hurt your wrist, right?
Totally.
Getting it. Come on. Yeah, there you go. You have to. There you go. Come on. Push down. Push on your hand. That activates the wrist and motivates the out. There it is. There's a little. That's the little bit of that going on. Okay. Now this time, just come here. Come on up. I don't quite feel like that, but there's some of that going on, and you're here. Come on up in the right. There you go. And then just let the whole thing collapse. There. Now play the 25th rudiment, 4th iteration. See if you can maintain that. Okay, well, you're right. You're rolling out to the side and you're right. Your left side and your yeah, straight up in the right when you go up. Oh, here's what your right is doing. You're going. Not as much in the left. I'll do it in both hands. I'm exaggerating a little, but you're essentially just doing this. I'm doing this. Watch. It's just like when you go up with no note. Watch. It goes straight up, and I just touch on the way. Watch. I don't roll out. I go. You don't want to start to change anything. Everything feels like nothing changes. You just speed up the motions, and it goes faster. Elbow's not coming out. See? See, you're not feeling this. Watch. You're not feeling any of that. No, you're not feeling this. The elbow comes out. There you go. Some of that. Okay, so just come on up, and there you go. And then let that, once you get to here, let it fall. Try it again. So if that's not what we were working on, I mean, that's good, see, to get up to here, but we were working on the double leading up to that. So just play 2 notes and come on up to that. Da-da, ba. Da-da, da-da. There you go, better. Straight up like that. Da-da, da-da. Da-da. Oh, come straight up, and when you get the da-da, then let it collapse. No, you didn't wait and let it collapse. It dangles just for a minute. That's let it collapse. Da-da, collapse. Da-da, collapse. Better. Da-da. For you, it's come on, let that elbow free. Okay, try it again. Da-da, what's it? Da-da, So we just need, what we need to continue, because you're just turning your wrist twice. You're going da da ah 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 da da ah 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 ah. But I want one, two. I know it's tricky. I get to say it's great, but right now we're starting to. You really not feeling a throw yet, a really proper throw. You're not quite there on that. Took me forever, so don't feel weird about not having that yet. Just hang with it, because you've felt it today. You actually did feel it. And then now I can't get you to make an up because you don't have a throw. So don't know how to come up really. You want to lead with this, and so then you go to play an upstroke. In this case, 2 notes, and you want to roll out, right? So you don't really have the single stroke. So how would I help you with that? Really, what you want to do to get this. You really want to get your drags together. Maybe that's what we need to work on. Or can you even get your flams together? Maybe that's what we need. Maybe I'm moving along too quickly. Okay, go ahead and put the metronome on. Put the metronome on at 40. Perhaps. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, we're just going to do it's like this is a Richard Martinez thing. This is like it's just a alternating flams modulation chart of some sort, right? Okay, so you're going to play quarter notes. Go ahead and play alternating flams. Okay. So what I'm asking for, we're going to blow this up, is because maybe you can fake it, but down in here, it is small, and you're not going to see the elbow move very much. But if you really understand what you're doing, it's really this. See? So you should be able to feel this. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll use dynamics. So we're going to start small. Quarter notes. And then we're going to slowly grow the thing in volume. We're always turning from the floor, the appoggiatura. Bigger and bigger and bigger, like that. Okay, stop. So let's start a pianissimo. I need to hear a flam. No. Nope. It goes like this. In the right? It's a little up and a down. You're making a note, kind of waiting, then going up. I don't know quite what you're doing. It does this. It goes up a little. Look, see, it's just hanging in the middle finger, 3-finger grip. So just do this. And now we're going to be tiny. Not bad. Wait. There you go. Make it smaller. But look, it's all one thing. You want to roll, like you want to roll through here at this volume. What I want is, see, there is no, you want to even roll here. You want to, it's just watch. It's this, watch, it's this.
What you're describing, that rolling out, I don't see myself doing that. So it's not as pronounced as you're making it out to be.
I'm exaggerating. Because if it's not right here, it's going to turn into what it was bigger. That wasn't correct. So watch. just does that and stops. See, you want to keep moving. You have to make a note. Did you make a note? That looks pretty good. Did you make a note?
Yeah.
Come back again. Leave your arm nice and loose. Make that note. There. See, you don't roll through. In a sense, you could stop. Now go the other way. See, it's going to be like what I just, but make a note. Now you're going to make a little throw. And a little throw. Come up less. Make the up less. There you go. There it is. There it is. Okay, do that in the other hand. You got it. At this volume. See, it doesn't feel like you're doing a whipping molar thing, does it? Does it? That's it. Look, it's wrist, but up, down. Wrist, wrist. There's no rolling or, see? It goes up, down. See how it hangs for a minute? Now put the two together and you'll actually be playing legitimate Spivak alternating flams. If you can do that. No, you lost it. See, the right isn't going up and waiting. Now that you're putting it together, you're freaking out. I know. Is the right going up and stopping? As it make, there you go. And then the other. There it is. Now go the other way. As the other goes up, you're going to throw in the right. No. Okay, good. Okay, nope. Nope. Not going up in the right when you make a note. You're making a note and then going up in the right. Why don't you start with a left flam? Start with a left flam. The right's going to go up and make a note. No, start with a left flam. No, left flam. That means the right's going to make an up. Wait, the left's going to make a throw and the right's going to, no, the left is just watch. A left flam would be this. Right? No, sorry. It'd be this, right? See, first you're going to make a little throw and go up in the right. Come on, make a throw. That's how you're going to start. No, you're going to go up without making a note in the left.
Wait a second.
Go up in the left and don't make.
You're playing a right-hand flam or a left-hand flam?
I wanted you to play a left, meaning the right will play the appoggiatura, which is an up. So the left has to make an up motion, not an up stroke, so it can make a throw. It's not going to start with a, yeah, it's going to, right, it's going to, right. Now make a little throw and see your right didn't go up. No, your right's not going up. Your right's not, yeah, it doesn't go up after, Joe. Come on. No, no, it's not going up. Just do it once and stop. See if you can get your right to go up. Bring your left up to make a little throw. Nope, your right didn't go up.
You want that to come up after because we're going to play a right-hand flam.
It's what you just did perfectly in one hand. Show me an up in the right. You got to make a note, and you're coming up too high. Remember I said don't come up that high? Too high, you're coming up too high. There you go. That's all it is. Do that again. Come back. Bring up your left to make a throw. No. Bring the left up to make a downstroke. Little tiny one. No, don't make a note. This is how we're going to start. You're going to bring your left up and not make a note. And you're not going to do anything in the right. The right doesn't play. It's just waiting there. Okay, now you're ready to start. You're going to make a left throw, and the right's going to make that tiny up at the exact same time.
Okay.
Better, don't come up so high. Now you're going to do that the other way. Come on, now the right's up, and it's going to make, and the left's going to make a tiny little up. Come on, make a little throw on the right. You're coming up too high, but you're getting there. Come up left. Come on up for the left to make a throw. Don't play yet. Just get in starting position. Bring the left up to make a throw. Don't come up too high. Come up. You came up too high. There you go. And that's how high the right's going to come up as the left throws. Make a little throw and come up that high on the right. There you go. See, it's tiny. Don't come up too high. Do it the other way now. Do it the other way. Right. You got to throw on the right now. Bring the right up. Okay, you ready to go the other way? No, the left didn't go up. Too much. It came up too much. You're getting there. Come on. How high is the left supposed to? There you go. That's as high as you're ever going to come up right now. Okay, go the other way. Don't come up too high, but you're getting there now. Come on, do it again. Other way. There you go. Keep going. Come on. No, you got to throw on the left and tiny up. There you go. Other way. Come on. Right up. Notice the other throw. There you go. Not too high on the left. It's tiny. But you have to make a little throw. A little bigger throw. Just come up like you are, but make a little bit bigger throw. Oh, come on, make a little throw. Too high. Up. Up. Come on, right when the left throws. No, stop doing it. Right comes up now. No, right comes, see, you want to see it? You want to do this thing. You want to wind up. It comes up. It's a note that moves this way. It doesn't go, ooh, like I'm going to make a throw. It just goes tap. Got to get the left up to make a throw. Nope. Now you're going to start. And the right's going to make a note and come right up. Oh, but too much. So much. There you go. No, moving through it. It just comes right up for the note. The note and the motion in the right are identical. As soon as you hear the note, you're up. As soon as you hear the note, you're done. No, you're still moving. You're still moving after your note. Just do it in the right, playing up. Yes, in the right. No, you didn't make it up and you came up too high. Tiny up. No, just in the right. You're tucked too high. Now you got your gooseneck. It's tiny right now. Nope. It's the note and the motion are identical. Once you make your note, you're stopped. There you go. So you're not moving, are you? No matter how fast you do that, in a sense, if you want a high-speed camera, right? Okay, come back, make a little throw on the right. No, just stay right for a sec. I want to prove something, lock something in. Make the up and the right. You've got to make a note. So you're moving through it. You don't feel it. It's one note. It goes boop. You know how you can make a note like this, Joe? You know you can make a note like this?
Yeah.
Okay, see, like that? Well, we can also make a note like this. It's just that you don't go like this. You tap and then move. It's a motion that makes a note. It should stop. You came up too high and you moved after you made the note. No, you're moving after you make the note. There you go, see? It's as if, watch, Joe, think of it this way. Let's try this. Watch. Note. Let's hit the notes here. Note.
Yeah.
No, you got to hold your hand. Start here. Don't too high. It's tiny. I told you it's small. No, a little higher, just a tiny. That's where your note is. Your note, you're going to feel your hand touch the other hand as your bead touches. Go on, note. Note. You came up too high. You lifted your hand. You just determined. Go on. Note. There it is. That's what it feels like. Now put your hand down here and it'll go note. When you throw, it'll go note. There. See that? Nope. Come on. All one thing. It'll touch as you make your throw. The whole thing will be note. There you go. Note. 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 There you go. Note. Right. There. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. You don't now move your other hand away. You got it. There, you got it. It's like thing. The note is this part of your hand touching something, or the wrist area. Moving after you make that note, you'll go note. No, it's note. Note. Not too high. And just a little bit after you touch. Stopped. Note. Stop. Note. Watch. 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 Note. 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 Not note. No. No. It's note. Note. How are you ever going to get any speed? Right? No. 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 That's where this is going. Okay. So you felt it. Can you put the hands together? When you make a little throw in the left, can your hand in the right come up and make a note and stop, like you just did? Come on, get the left up to make a throw. Don't make a note. Get it in position. There, it's ready. Don't come up too high, because you know it's not going to come up that high when you actually pin ups. That's it. That's as high as you're going to go. And the other hand, the right, is going to make a note as though you're touching the other hand, as we just remedially practiced. Go on, do it. Oh, right didn't come up. You didn't make enough stroke. There, too high. Coming up too high. There you go. Has to stop. Yes, getting there. Okay, come on. Don't keep moving for your. Oh, there you go. You're just touching and then going up. I'm gonna touch and then go up. I'm gonna touch. It's not a single stroke. It's not this. Tiny throws. It can get bigger and bigger. If I want to make them upstrokes, they can just be throws, or they can be upstrokes. They look the same. Watch. Now I'll make them single strokes. Okay, now they're alternating flams. Now they're just throws. Flams, throws, throws, flams, throws, flams. Stay with me. Throws. Okay. You can see it. Then I'll get quieter. Watch. Throws. Flams. Quieter. Flams. Okay. It works beautifully.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to have you play, we're just going to have you work on alternating flams at, where were we? Were we at 40? We're at 40. You just need to just spend forever on that, sitting in front of the TV, but being honest, you know, not just disappearing into the TV.
Exactly.
Literally. You know, you just want to get this into your body. This to this, this to this, not a note, and then you're going to come up, and get your gooseneck, get the elbow, no. And this, that, there you go. But you have to make a tap, and don't come up so high. You're coming up too high again. There. See, it's just a note. See, that's why this was helpful. Note. Look, I can hear it. Listen, listen. I can add a little force, and you can hear it. Listen. No, 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 no. There it is. There it is. Okay. Let's work on. Let's get to stick control. Let's not ignore stick control because we're running out of time, as you could say. Time.
This is good. This will help to make things more efficient, nonetheless.
You see how you're making your movements and your notes aren't coinciding. You're moving when you don't need to be moving. You're not moving when you should be moving. So that is much better. Okay, you just prove to yourself that you can do that.
I just hope I'm able to sustain that and practice it correctly for the next couple of weeks.
But this was, sorry. There it is. This helped you. See, I found a way. I made this up. I think I made
that to me before. I remember you showed that to me before, but it's good to reiterate it and bring it back, and it's a helpful tool as far as getting that.
Well, this is a Richard Wilson thing. You'd have you on the steering wheel. Now I'm going to get you into, you know, the mounted police. The guy's going to come up on his horse. I can see it. Sir, please put down the drumstick and step out of the car. Canadians are probably very strict about you practicing on the dashboard while you're driving. Okay, so now I had a really cool exercise for you, but I think we're running out of time, and that I think, well, let's just keep this simple, because I've kind of given you a lot today, and your head is sort of swimming, right? And so let's just take a look at page 5. Let's take a look at it because I don't think we've really spent enough time on it. Let's re-examine it, okay? Metronome on at 72.
I'll show you how I've been approaching it. And start playing.
Mm-hmm. Play a little more quietly. Bring it up. Don't hit yourself in the face. Now what happened to Chad Wackerman, that's why you sometimes see him with like the amber goggles. I think he hit himself in the eye. That's what I heard. I'm sorry, Chad, if I'm wrong. And he's fine. I'm just saying, right? That's a good sign. See, Chad turns his wrists. You don't want to hit yourself in the face.
Yes.
Okay, so, but I don't want it to be stiff. It's gotta be organic. Watch. Yeah, coming all the way up. And it's not stiff. You're using your forearms, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's take a quick look. See, I think I saw your forearm moving more than it should. See, so. Yeah, I saw your forearm doing this. And I'm not. I'm doing this. Wrist. Different. Okay, better. Okay. Now, to keep moving, I know you can do that the other way, but that's cool. I'm going to incorporate that. We're going to turn that into we're going to take stick control and morph it into a cool exercise to help you work on turning your wrists from pianissimo up to, right? And don't start pumping the arm. It's a wrist turn. Whatever little bit the arm is activated.
Now, when you're playing up here, say, are we not going to our maximum height? Are we not allowing that to happen? Like a bit of that toss upward, where the stick comes away from the palm?
It seemed fine. Yeah, we could break it down that way. Of course that's happening.
Oh, I mean, because you taught me that.
Right, but see, I don't want it now. I don't want you making a... See, I'm just holding the sticks. Joe, really, all that stuff will happen, right? But really, what you should take away from what I just showed you, it's like, sorry. I don't want to take away, what did Jim Buckley say? One man's medicine is another man's poison. See, I'm not thinking about that right now. And for you to help this get better, course is this happening. I don't want you not pumping your arms. Right? See, it really did get better. See, I was just going to go ahead.
No, that was the I wasn't pumping my arms there. That was much more relaxed, and I was just trying to imitate what you were doing there.
Just come on up here for a minute. See, now you've asked me about it, so come on up. So come on, you have to lift it up. I'm not rushing. Why do you do? What's all that? Just lift it up. I'm just lifting it up. Yeah, I'm just lifting up this. What is a lever arm? Right? Lifting up the lever arm. I don't have to rush it. No. Come on, lift it slowly and feel it. Come on, feel it. You know, why did it suddenly kind of do something funny? It should be smooth. It just here. Different things are going to happen because we're not using the momentum that might happen in real time. But this is a good way to experience what you need to feel right now, I believe. Come on up, nice and easy. Just come on, easy, the same speed, all the way up. Now come on up more slowly. What happens right at the end? Why does it suddenly, watch, it just goes like this? I don't see it suddenly go, I don't know what you're doing. Just lift it up. Barely comes away from the palm. Okay, now you're here, okay, and you're just going to, see it, it's all wrist, isn't it, bringing it up? Whether your forearm came up, who knows? And then you're gonna come down. There, think that, okay? So it's better. See how that feels very wrist-oriented? You know, let's take a look now at, let's move on to exercise number 3. Because this was the problem you were having in your 25th rudiment, 4th iteration. You were just turning the wrist for 2 notes instead of getting a rebound. Now we're into rebounds. Go for it. Can you bring that up? You're turning your wrist twice.
So should that no, because that's interesting, because it's wondering, like, at coming up to that height, is that what happens with the rebound?
Better. Yeah, it's like you've got and you've got a double.
It's very foreign to me because I've
yeah, it's better.
Yes.
There.
Because what I was used to was playing those rebounds here. So coming up, I mean, that's I never did that before.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm creating these exercises using stick controls. We're going to duplicate what we did with the singles, only now we're into doubles. We're turning once, and we should be able to play throughout. See, there's that little throw again. Watch. There it is. It's getting bigger. And there's the throw getting bigger. You see? All of this stuff is connected. Part of a continuum. And Gare, one more time. Yeah, go ahead and play. Go ahead and play maximum wrist rebound, just like that. Yeah. Roll. Roll. It's going to be that little throw. You're going to have that little up. We just worked on it. Yeah, come on. It's going to be the little throw. The up is going to remind you of what we just worked on. Now just rest. Da, 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 da. It's in 3. And that's just starts to get better, much better. When you, let's leave it. Once you get this, you have finally got this idea that there's this little motion for alternating flams, right? So it's just doing this, right? That's all it's doing, right? Watch. There it is. See it? It's the same thing, only instead of making 1 note, now I'm playing 2 notes. Look at it. Everything I was describing. Only now instead of 1 note up, we're making 2 notes up, and if we're down in this volume, it's going to look like little flams, right? It's going to be here, but see, if I come up higher, see, watch, I'm getting the upstroke from parallel. Notice. So I'm and this is how high now I'm raising for my accent. And if I go to play a 5-stroke roll at that volume, I'm going to raise that high and still getting my upstrokes, in this case too, from parallel. And if I come down, it's going to look like an alternating flam that looks more like this. And it's going to go. You see? Everything's in proportion, and everything we worked on with regards to alternating flams will contribute to your understanding with regards to how to play roll strokes at all different volumes. There you go. You need to work on that. That's this thing. That's this thing. And look when you're playing the 5-stroke roll. Da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Let's see how. Da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba da da ba da 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 ba. Da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba. There it is again. And once you close your eyes, go ahead.
Yeah, but what happens when you're like if you were playing the paradiddle at 14?
It's all going to be the same.
Be like throwing.
We'll get to the paradiddle, but right now I really suggest, because a 5-stroke roll is similar to a paradiddle with 1 note less. So it's that right, isn't it?
So in other words, work on singles both ways and double strokes both ways, going through those dynamics.
Just received a pay raise. Yeah. Okay, you've been what is it? You've been promoted. So really good. Hey, feel things. You're rediscovering old things that you now realize you didn't really properly feel. And all 7 basic strokes. Yeah. You're a kind of like, and this is what should happen at a good lesson. You're like a different drummer now.
Yeah. Well, I hope that I can get this right throughout the next 2 weeks, and when I'm practicing it, I'm able to kind of sustain this and develop it properly.
You have it on video.
Yeah.
Good job, man.